Hello guys. In this video, I would like to explain about apply function in our RStudio. Uh, this package, this functions you can use from base package of R, and usually you don't need to install base package when you already installed R because this is by default built-in function, built-in package with the OR. So you don't need to install it and you don't need to call it by using a function, a library. This function has a lot of advantages, like you can apply this simply to a matrix of data. I mean, the different variable of data, and you can calculate their summary statistic, their means, their whatever quartile you want, standard deviation or mean, median, etc. At the same time by just using the apply function. And then you need to mention the data, and then you need to mention two mean columns and one mean rows, and then you need to mention the thing you want to apply on these all variables simultaneously. So let's move. This was just brief about this function. If you want to know about detail, you can Google it, or you can search this in the base package of R. The link to the base package is mentioned in the description of this video. So you can just go to the link and click, and then you will see there is a function apply. I will show you there's a lot of you can see there is a lot of commands. I mean function. This is the base package in R. It's a very huge package. You can see this is the apply function, apply, and if you scroll down, you will see a number of function in this package, huge one. Okay, so now let's move to the RStudio, that how this function can work. Okay, let's make it clear by Control L. Okay, I'm just creating a matrix and store the data in M1, and that's the matrix is a function. I will explain this sometime maybe later. Actually, I need to explain this earlier, but anyway, matrix, this is a function, and this will create a matrix for the data that is from 1 to 10. I mean that the matrix which have element from 1 to 10, and n rows mean that there will be 5 rows, and n col mean that there will be 6 columns in this matrix, which is M1. We assign a value M1. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, and now let's see M1, whether the data is from 1 to 10. Each element should be from 1 to 10, and there should be 5 rows and 6 columns. So just run it. Yes, there are 5 rows, 6 columns, 6 columns. And okay, so this is all about, I mean, the data which you have number of observation as rows and number of variables as a column. So this is just the explanation. You may have a lot of data which have thousand of values and thousand of variables. You can just apply this function. You can calculate their mean value, their median, standard deviation, and then summary statistic. We will do this later on in this video. So the simple function, I mean that for simplicity, we just apply this for the sum. So this means that S mean, just I name this abbreviated from sum. So I just say S. You can keep any name for this. S, which will store the data from apply function, apply and M1 the data to the columns, and S is the function which I want to apply on this. I mean, I want to calculate the sum of each column. This means that simply I want to calculate the sum of each column, 2 mean columns, and M1 mean the data which I have. So let's do it, run it. Okay, now we want to see it, then just run this S. So this is the sum of each column, and you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values, one for each column. Okay, and now suppose I want to calculate mean or median or whatever. So let's see how. Just click on this. The same thing. Remember, you need to change only this sum. Just replace this by mean. Run it, and then you will again just see what is the result. You can see 3 8 3 8 3 8, and you can see here the sum is 40 for the sixth variable, sixth column. And how much observation are? How many observation are? 1 2 3 4 5. So divide 40 by 5, you will get 8. So this is the mean. This is just for the confirmation. There is no error, but just median you can calculate. Just replace the sum or the mean by median. Only replace this. You will see this is the median. You can see a lot of you can do very easily. Very handy function. And now the important thing is I want to see the summary of each variable. So this is just again I just replace the name with the summary because I'm calculating summary. Apply and then M1 is the data, 2 is the column, and summary. This will calculate summary statistic for each variable, and you will see. Let's run it. Yes, that's interesting. Minimum value for each variable, first quartile, median, mean, third quartile, maxima. So a lot of things they calculate very less time, less than a second time for multiple variable. And you can see their maximum value, their minimum, and the values in the middle. I mean, first quartile, median, third quartile. Standard deviation, you can see also how you can calculate standard deviation as well. This is the same thing as we did the median and this. So this is the standard deviation for each variable. Very simple. And if you have more variable, this is just for interpretation or explanation of this tutorial. So if you have more variable, you can do it so easily. And now just let's do this. You can see this is now different. You know why? Because I'm now calculating this sum for the variable, I mean for the rows for the variables. You will see 1 2 3 4 5. Now you have 5 values because I am just replaced 2. There 2 was for columns and 1 is for rows. Similarly, you can do this and you will see a different result. Yes, this is divided by 6 because now we have 6 number of observations, so this will give you the mean. And similarly, you can do these. 1, this is with the 1. So you can apply median and rows. Now if sometime you're interested in the rows and what is the situation there about the mean value or whatever. And now this is the summary statistic for each row now, not instead of column. Now this is for rows. Similarly, you can do this. And yes, this is the standard deviation of each row now, not of columns. So this is I think this is enough for today. You have learned apply function in R, which give the data as a matrix and give the output as a vector. And you can calculate different statistics. The important one is summary statistic for each column or for each row. Simply, if you have multiple variable, a lot of variable, you can apply this function very easily to calculate whatever you want: standard deviation, median, mean, minima, maxima, summary for about rows or about columns. So thank you very much and see you in the next video. Ciao.